Hello and welcome to session 1 of Deep Isolation. This is a horror D&D podcast type thing that I streamed live over on my Twitch. And so if you would like to watch us live, we will be live soon for session 2 on the 24th of October, starting at 8 PM Australian Western Standard Time. If you would like any of the links to either my Twitch or to any of my players who are playing today, which you will meet very soon, all those links will be in the description for you to click on, all of that good stuff. If you enjoy this, please subscribe, don't forget to like and comment, and all that good stuff, and I will see you guys when I see you. Enjoy the session!
Alright, well, those people who do not know me in chat, I am a ghost, and I'm one of Remby's friends, but in this campaign I am a satyr named Clover, and I am a traveler, and a druid, and I have a very big thirst for new things, and I don't stay in one place because of it.
Hell yeah.
Ghost, I have a question.
Yep.
What are your pronouns out of game?
My pronouns out of game are they, them.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
In
Good
game, they
stuff.
are she, they, though.
Yes,
Or
yes,
she,
yes.
I don't mind. Either or.
Hell yeah. Alright, Alice?
I'm Obsidian, but I go by OBBY mostly. My pronouns out of game are he, they. I am playing Digitalis, also known as Talus, but some people do call them Digi, but they will kill you. Don't. He is a rogue druid, and he's a homebody. He lives in the greenhouse. Well, used to, with his moms. He has 2 moms. Yeah.
I am Muddy. Outside of campaign, my pronouns are he, him. And in campaign, my pronouns are also he, him. I sort of made a Tabaxi reskin. I made him a wolf. His name is Shadowstep, and he is a ranger / cleric.
Hell yes.
And yeah.
And we begin! You all are starting in the town of Notham. Starting is an interesting word. Digitalis and Shadowstep, you live in Notham. Digitalis for your whole life, Shadowstep for at least 2+ years. And things are very comfortable in this town. Everyone is very homely. A lot of the townsfolk know each other. It is a rather small town. The population is like less than 200. There's like the main merchants who like sell normal groceries. And then we have the inn. We have a like the greenhouse and all of the like main amenities that you need to survive in the town. And a few years ago the town wasn't doing so well. It was rather like it was a very poor town for a while, until you reinstated a new mayor who, like, as soon as he became mayor, like, he's been mayor for about 5 or so years now, and he's been basically rebuilding up the town like crazy. The roads have been repaved. There's more farming being done because he actually helps out and all of that. Like, just so many more good things have been happening since he became mayor, which he took over from his father. So he saw everything that his father did wrong and basically outdid him in every aspect. And just arriving in the town for, because, Clover, you've been a little bit worried, recently, because you've been traveling around, and usually on your travels, you will bump into Elaria. And for chat, I will send... I wasn't supposed to mention chat, but I will send a picture of Elaria to the Discord server. But usually you will bump into Elaria on your travels. He is like... There won't be like months in between you seeing each other, whether you like bump into each other walking in the same direction or going in opposite directions. You will at least bump into Elaria a couple times on your travels. But you haven't seen him in a while. They've been like not around. You haven't seen where they've gone, like whether they were like just staying later in some towns on their rounds that they do when selling their products. But you know that, like, no matter what, at this time of year, they will always end up in Notham. So that is why you have made your way back to Notham. Because they should absolutely be visiting within the next few days. When you get into town, it is about 4:30. It's later in the afternoon. People are bustling towards the inn for dinner, since the inn is the main like get-together spot of the town. It's where a lot of people go to eat food for their dinners, unless they own their home. And I have a question for Shadowstep. Do you own a home in Notham, or do you live in one of the rooms of the inn?
I'm living in the inn.
Okay, thank you. So both Shadow and Talus will be in the inn, whether Talus is heading out to his mum's or chilling in the inn until a bit later is up to you. But that is where you guys converge. But yes, I will say, to note, recently, there's been some chat going around. It doesn't usually happen. There's some whispers about odd things happening in town. Nothing too intense, more just like worried whispers of neighbors and things. Just some concerns. But it's a little bit more than usual, so you feel your ears burning, wanting to know what they're whispering about. And Clover, when you enter the inn, you are like, you hear just like the normal ruckus of a lot of people in one area, the like gentle chatter of like drunkards and people just there for their afternoon dinner, just chatting about it, sitting on all the tables, and when you open the door, you hear someone yell out, "Hey, welcome to the Red Moon Inn," and whoever yells out at you, they have some deep purple skin. They acknowledge you only for a second before turning back to do whatever they were doing. They are at the bar. They have big purple horns, and I will send the picture of who you see. Okay.
Yo.
Yes.
Their name is Determination.
It sure is.
Amazing.
I love them.
But yes, they say, "Welcome to the Red Moon Inn," and continue cleaning the mug that they are holding. And that's where you guys are. Shadowstep, where in the inn are you?
I'm probably sitting down having a drink in the corner.
Nice. And Talus, where are you?
I'm probably a bit closer to the front, like almost at the bar, probably eating.
Cool. Alright. But yeah, you guys have free reign to do whatever the hell you want. But yeah, people are just chatting about, there is a bard also strumming away on his lyre, which I will also send. He is singing some sort of cheesy love song. He is very much in tune. He has a wonderful voice. But
Hey, at least he's into.
yes, yeah, he's singing wonderfully. The song is just very cheesy.
What's his name?
I see.
Yes.
Finnegan.
Actually, Clover, when you enter the tavern, like, he doesn't initially notice you, but do you walk by him? Like, he's like, so basically there's like the door where you are, there's like a little walkway to the bar, and he's like in the middle of that walkway. So
Yeah, I will probably walk by him to get to the bar.
okay. Yeah, he doesn't initially notice you, but when you walk past him, you hear him like stutter over the song that he was singing, and then he like freezes up and then like turns around very quickly, and like you can't really tell what he's doing, like if you're paying not too much attention to him, but he's definitely doing the thing where like you breathe into your hand and smell what your breath smells like. He's doing that.
Charming.
Yes. This is where you guys are at. You've been hearing not too much. Yeah. You do recognize Talus, I'd say. Since you've visited his parents, like quite a bit more frequently than any other place. But yeah.
Right. Oh, well, because I have a passive perception of 11, I'm gonna say I did not see Finnegan do that.
Fair. Very fair.
And I'm gonna go up to the bar and ask the lovely tavern keep if we've had any messages or knowledge of Elaria around.
Alright.
I've seen them in neighboring towns or whatever.
Cool. When you walk up, you can see that she's like sighing deeply, and like looking over to like the other side of the inn. Do you turn to see what she's looking at?
Yes.
Okay. On the other side of the inn, you see a short elven girl, struggling so badly. She has a large tray with multiple drinks on it, as she's like trying to scuttle between the tables and like hand out these drinks to all these different people, but she's obviously like doing too much that she could not handle taking all of these drinks at once. Like barely balancing them, as she's almost tipping the whole tray of drinks onto herself. And Determination like sighs and like notices that you're like standing at the bar waiting for her attention, and she's like, sorry, can I get you anything?
No, it's no problem, don't worry. I was just wondering if you've seen Elaria around.
Oh, actually, he's due to pop by. I haven't heard from him though. I wonder. She like reaches down behind the bar somewhere and like she shuffles some things around and then stands back up and she's like, he gave me like some sort of stone this one time. I don't know where I've put it though. I think it was supposed to communicate to him or something. I think I've might have lost it. It was rather small. He should be by in the next few days. Is there anything you need from him?
Well, no. Well, we usually meet up a lot on the road, and I haven't seen him yet.
That's fair, that's fair. Yeah, no, he should be in... maybe tomorrow? He usually arrives by at least lunchtime. So if he's not here today, he might be here tomorrow. And behind you, you hear a small crash.
Oh.
And she like turns to look in that direction and sighs again. Let me...
Alice is gonna get up and walk over to help.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever she's dropped.
Cool. Yeah, you go over and you see this small elven girl, like, she's like flustered as hell, like her face is bright red, as she's like down on her knees, like, she has like a rag and like using her apron as well to try and clean the ale off the floor, as she's trying to fix her mistake, and like looks up to see you, like beginning to help her, and she's like, "Thank you. I'm sorry. As she's like picking up her tray and putting the mugs back on it.
I was like, no worries. It's just a simple mistake. Everybody makes them. And he's like putting some of the stuff on the tray.
Thanks. Yeah, I seem to make a lot of them though. I'm trying. I promise.
Just take half the load next time, okay?
Okay. It's so hard to get like all of these tables. So many people want so many drinks. She's like looking at the like person that she's spilt ale all over. She's like, I'm sorry, and like takes the tray and starts heading off towards the bar to give them back to Determination. And she's like, I'm sorry, Determination. I know you said last week that like I shouldn't but there's so many people and I don't want to like run behind, and they were waiting already. So if they waited longer, then that means that more people would have to wait, and that means more drinks, and like Determination just like grabs her face to quiet her as she's like panics violently over these drinks.
Hold the child.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like it's okay. It's okay. It's just a few drinks. It's okay. Shh. As she like takes this tray of mugs and goes to clean them.
Oh girl, I swear to God.
Yeah. You do not see any other staff working in this inn. It is just Determination and this elf.
Yep, that makes sense why she's so stressed then.
Yeah. Did you follow her to the bar, Talus?
I'm kind of like, I probably kept the rag that she dropped and just mopping up a little bit more of the things that she might have missed around the tables, and I'm also listening to the conversations that I can pick up.
Oh, okay.
As I'm doing this.
You will not need to roll for that because you have insane perception. Yeah, 19 passive perception. Yeah, man has ears.
Those fucking zoom in eyeballs.
Yeah.
I see in 4 dimensions. I
Except
know
for
that this is a game.
strength.
Yeah. No strength, but oh my god, are they perceptive? Like, damn.
Yeah, we are shaking
Hey,
hands on the
you
no
pick up,
strength.
pick up on eavesdropping when you have nothing but plants to
Yeah.
cater to.
Yeah.
True.
I love that. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, because you're constantly listening in to see what people are, like, purchasing from your moms. So it's like, damn.
What's the tavern's name again?
This is the Red Moon Inn. Yes. And you hear, like, obviously the grumbles of the dude who got ale spilt all over him. Like, he doesn't seem too upset. It's more like, damn, this was a nice shirt. But you do hear, like, in one of the back corners, like, furthest away from, like, most of the, like, people eating dinner and stuff, you hear some, like, these two ladies, having a nice conversation, but one seems a little worried, as she's, talking about how the mayor's been a little different lately, and she's a little worried about it. You can't gather too much else from their conversation. It was more of a, like, passing thought. But of all the conversations you listen in on, that's definitely, like, a key thing that you picked up. Yeah.
I'll get up and like walk back over to the bar to put the rag
Okay.
back on the bench.
Hell yeah. Okay. As you do that, you also notice, the look on Finn's face. You know this look extremely well. And you can see that he is looking at, the small satyr who has recently entered the bar. Or is standing at the bar.
Eyes.
Yeah.
Immediately.
And Shadow, if you're paying attention, you also recognize this look.
Yeah. Shadow Step he kind of just like snickers into his drink.
Yeah. As, Finn approaches you, Clover.
No, is Finn a hopeless romantic? This is,
Hopeless is
Am I
the
gonna
key
get
word.
secondhand impression?
He's got no bitches.
Yeah.
We're all
No,
going to cringe.
his
It's gonna be great.
bitches.
Yeah.
They're all gone.
No
Uh-huh.
game.
maidens?
Yeah, no maidens for this man.
No maidens.
He has put away his lyre, at least. Which, for Talus and Shadow, this is a huge, like, plus. Like, damn, he's not serenading her immediately? Oh my god.
Oh my
Just,
god.
whoa. Just no way.
God for small favors.
Yeah. But he approaches you and he does the to gain your attention.
Okay, I guess I wasn't paying attention, so I just kind of jump a little and turn around. And I'm like, oh, hi.
He's also very much taller than you. He is about,
I'm very small.
yeah, he's 6 foot something. He's very lanky.
Oh god.
Yeah. And so he looks down at you with a very nice smile. He has a very beautiful smile. But then he opens his mouth.
Remy, do I know Clover's name?
Yeah. You would have seen her enough to know her name.
Okay.
She's a frequent enough person, and also your mums speak highly of her. So
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do
yeah.
frequent your mom's shops.
yeah. Definitely. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of your mom.
Your mom.
Your mom!
Your mom.
I frequent your mom's show.
Oh my god.
I'll do it!
That's so funny.
I heard your little like half laugh, but I was just like,
I know. That's why I was like, I literally, I know. I know. The little snicker. The kiki. Yes. But Finn grins at you. It's like, hey, I haven't seen you around here. Is this your first time in town? I can show you around if you'd like.
Oh, I mean, it's not my first time here, but it's been a while since I've been here. You could show me around if you'd like.
Really? Yeah, I mean... he, like, looks up and sees you, Talus, and
I'm actually going to, like, step up at this point.
Yeah, like, he sees you move, and he's, like, he gives you the look of, like, oh my god, it's never gotten this far, what do I do? Like, what?
I'm actually going to step up at this point and just, like, watch Finn.
Yeah, he's like, he stares at you for a second, he's like, I mean, I'm free today,
Oh, the desperation.
Yeah, like, his face is orange, it's more pink now. He's panicking.
I love this. Yeah, I am like, I'm trying to look at him in the face properly, but like he's tall, so my head's
Yeah.
all the way back.
Yeah.
And I smile and go, well, I am waiting on someone, but they won't get here until tomorrow, so I'm free as well.
Oh, yo, I mean, cool. Tell us.
Yo!
Buddy, pal,
Yes, Finn.
you live around here, right?
You already know the answer to that.
I mean, yeah. He, like, leans over and, like, whispers at you. What's, like... What do you do around here? Like...
Just take her to the flower shop.
Okay. Yeah, I know a cool place. If you're free now, I can show you.
Finn?
Yeah?
Alice just makes a, like, a motion to, like, dial it back.
He like nods and he's like, yeah, bro, don't worry about it.
Alice, sorry, I didn't see you there.
Hey, Clover, how you doing?
What's your name? Oh, that's such a pretty name.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You are?
Oh, hi. I'm Finn. Finnegan. Finn. I like Finn better. Yes.
Fair. So, Finn, yeah?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit awkward. Yeah, I'd love to take a tour of the town with you. Or, go see what you wanted to show me.
Hell yeah. Cool. Follow me. And he like starts like doing like an awkward march towards the door, like heading out of the tavern.
Awesome. This guy is giving me like major soccer vibes. I'm not gonna lie.
He's trying his best.
I love him.
But yeah.
Awesome.
Alice just cringes this whole fucking debate.
Do you follow him? Do you guys follow?
I'm not
Yeah.
following. I'm not following, but I am gonna go to the window just to like
Oh my god.
trying to make sure that they're okay.
I am also gonna go to the window, but only because I want to see how this plays out.
Yeah. Alright. There's a
Like
little
Finn's
shell
never
at the
gotten
window.
this far. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Me and Shadow Step's face is just pressed against.
Yeah,
the
this is
wall.
definitely
Exactly.
new. Like, for someone to say yes, this is, it's definitely a time.
He just mutters to himself, "Wow, good job, kid."
Talus will look at Shadow Step and be like, bet you 3 gold. That doesn't work out.
I would take you up on that, but I don't want to lose 3 gold.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I was gonna like nod as in like, yeah.
Just, you know what?
The
Understandable.
fucking faith you have in this guy is through the floor.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah. He's trying.
We've seen it multiple times.
Yeah.
We've seen him try and fail time and time again.
He's got lots of charisma, he just doesn't know how to use it.
It's not well placed charisma.
Yeah.
High charisma, low wisdom.
Yeah. Legitimately. So what he does, is he awkwardly leads you to the greenhouse, which you already know of. It is your most frequent building in this whole town. And he, like, gestures towards it, and he's like, check out this place! Pretty cool, right?
I love him. He's so stupid.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Clover doesn't really know how to respond to that. She just kind of like blinks and like looks at the greenhouse and is just like, yep, lots of plants there.
Yeah, same. Yeah, he is, like, he says same and then, like, points generally towards himself as he is also covered in plants.
Yep, I mean,
Yeah.
same.
Yep, yeah, it's just...
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
That's so stupid, I love it.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, Talus lives here. Lived. Yeah. That's cool. I don't actually live around here.
Oh, are you a traveler?
Yeah, kinda. Well... not as much as Elleria. No, I am... That dude scares me.
Elleria?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, how does he do it? Like, I travel to, like, Lothal. It takes me, like, I don't know, like, a day. But, like, Elleria is, like, there and back. Like, man's is huge. How?
Yeah, he is quite tall, huh?
Yeah. And, like, you'd think being tall would make you, like, heavier and slower, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Elleria has, well, they're quite determined, I guess, to
Oh,
get
yeah.
around the place.
Can't even see where he's going yet. Knows more about the place than I do. Like, damn.
Yeah, well, they taught me a lot of stuff. I met them when I first started traveling.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't even remember where I met Illyria. I think it was somewhere near the swamp, actually. I don't know. Actually, he should be here by now, huh?
Yeah, that's actually who I'm waiting for. I haven't seen him on the road for a bit, and I was getting a bit worried.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
He's Yeah, he's well, supposedly meant to be here tomorrow, so hopefully he shows up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, knowing him, he probably will. I mean, I don't think he's missed a stop off here. At least not in a few years.
Yeah, true. He's kind of a hard person to lose as well.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely easy to spot. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure we'll see him walking up to town tomorrow if he is coming by then. Yeah. Well, I hope you liked my tour.
Thank you very much, Finnegan. It is a lovely greenhouse.
Thanks.
Oh, sorry, Finn.
Yeah.
You said you liked that one better. Finn.
Yeah, thanks. I actually, well, I mean, you can do what you want. I need to head back to, I'm actually being paid to sing there. I'm kinda, you know what, I don't want Determination to punch me again. We should, I should head back, yeah. He starts, like, shuffling towards the end.
Alright, yeah, I just nod a lot as he's rambling and then follow him back to the inn.
Amazing. And yeah, from the inside of the inn, you see Finn pose towards the greenhouse. There's talking, and then wandering back to the inn. Almost like a minute later. Like it did not take that long. And yes, he enters the inn, takes out his lyre, and once again starts singing a cheesy heartbreak song.
I give him a thumbs up as he comes back in.
He gives
Lasted like 15 minutes this time.
I mirror that thumbs up. It's just 2 thumbs up.
he like gives you guys like a one of those smiles that is like, I'm dying, please. This is so hard. Why is it so hard? And then like you can hear it in his voice when he sings that it's like, God damn it, just not again. Just why am I so bad at this thing? Yeah, it's like, damn it. Just how do I do that? Just I don't know. Yeah. But it is like this. I'd say the sun is beginning to set now. And tell us, you are actually due to visit your parentals.
Or see my mom's.
Yes, yes.
My mom.
I just kind of turned to Shadow Step before I leave. I'm like, that was a train wreck.
Oh, it wasn't
I could see his awkwardness, like... never mind. I'll talk to you later. I kind of skitter out.
Mans can hear you.
I'm speaking like under my breath.
Okay,
I'm not, like,
okay. I
out
was
of
gonna
it.
say, like, you're within earshot of him. This poor man.
You're just like, damn,
Yeah.
that was really cringy and
Yeah,
horrible.
damn, that was rough.
Anyway, ciao. I'm speaking under my breath.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair.
Oh, he's probably loudly singing a breakup
Oh
song.
yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like, you can tell it's getting to that point of the night where usually he'd, like, start getting into the sad ones, and that's when people would start buying him drinks. Yeah. They always buy him drinks to shut him up. It's okay, Finn. Just drink it away. If you drink too much, you won't be able to sing.
Drink your pain.
Yeah. Just don't worry about it, bro. Oh. But yeah, you head to your mom's. It's literally basically the building next door. The greenhouse is still very much lit up very nicely. Yeah. Do you just walk straight in?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Alright.
Kind of checking on the like plants at the front as I'm going in.
Yeah. The plants look lovely, of course. Yes, Muddy, I love that so much. I'm sorry. I love that so much.
Please send it.
Yeah, send it to the Discord so that everyone can see.
I
When
was legit about to ask what their names were again.
Yep, there you go. I got it. I'm on it.
Thank you.
Yes. When you walk into the greenhouse, you were only greeted by one of your moms, Lily. And she is tending to the plants. The ones that you checked on at the front are doing wonderfully. They're thriving. They could probably use some sun in a few days, but with Notham being slightly overcast most of the time, that's bound to be the complaint. Since you yourself complain about not getting enough sun. But yes. Yeah, need that photosynthesis, that delicious sun goodness. But yeah, you see, who do you call Ma and who do you call Mum?
I call Lily Mom.
Okay.
Is it Daria?
Yes.
Daria Mom.
Okay. Yeah. Daria is not in at the moment that you can see unless she's like in the main house and not the greenhouse. But your mum is chillin'. She's tending to some plants, repotting some that need larger pots or just a change of soil or roots being unbound, all of that stuff. Good plant things. And when she notices you, she gives you a big smile, walks over and gives you a big hug as a greeting. And hello, did you?
Pat her back slightly.
Yeah. She's like, did you? I'm glad you're home, actually. I have a small favor to ask. And she, like, wanders over to the, like, there's, like, different aisles covered in plants. They're, like, lanes of tables with plants all over them. And she moves to a different aisle. I have a little bit of a problem. One of our, what is the word for people who buy things?
Customers?
Yes, customer. That's the word. I'm sorry. I'm losing my words today. I'm a little bit worried.
Say I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, I'm losing my mind. I'm a little worried about one of our customers, Mrs. Roundtree. She came by like a month ago, asking me about like sleep remedies and something about nightmares, night terrors, all of that stuff. But she hasn't been by. I gave her some ointments, and I told her to come back after like 2 weeks to let me know how it's going. She hasn't been by. I was wondering if you could check in on her for me. And she like shuffles through, like she's got like boxes underneath each plant. with different things made from those plants. And she like pulls open one of the boxes and pulls out a small little vial. It's got like a note that you've poked braille onto, much like all the other little tags on all the plants and bottles and things. And she passes it to you, and you recognize it as one of the sleep ointments. Yeah.
What's the customer's name again?
It is... Let me remind myself. Mrs. Roundtree. Jocelyn Roundtree.
This is around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, her, well, I mean, it's the mayor's wife, on the down low, like, important person, a little bit, don't stress too much.
Mom, it's fine.
Well,
You're more stressed than I am.
Look, I'm worried, I just care. I told her to come by, and she didn't, and so I'm a little...
Listen, I'll go check on her now, okay?
Okay.
It's not too late, currently.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't be too late. But definitely let her know that I'm worried. And that she should come see me because I asked her to, so she should.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you.
Just take it easy, okay? I'll let you know.
Yes, okay.
I give her a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah, she smiles at you and she's like, thank you, hon. I appreciate it. And starts futzing with the like roots of the plant that she was working with already.
Okay. I'll take the ointment and put it into my bag.
Yeah. Yeah, you know how these bottles work. You know it's not gonna spill if it gets shaken around and stuff, so you should be all good.
And I'll go back to the tavern before I make my way.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like step inside, see who's still around.
Yep. Are Clover and Shadow still chilling in the inn?
Yeah, Shadow's still there.
Yup.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you definitely notice them. A lot of people have like started finishing their meals at this point, either heading upstairs to their bedrooms or heading out of the inn to their homes. It's still a little bit crowded in there, but less so than it was when you first were there.
I'm gonna go up to Clover first. Just say, hey, Clover, would you mind if I speak to you for a minute?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Just follow me real quick. I'm gonna lead her over to Shadowstep's table.
Nice.
I have probably a little bit of rapport with Shadow.
Oh yeah, like he's been here for at least 2 years, and that's more than long enough for you to have met each other and vibe.
Okay. I'm gonna like just stand at the table. I'm not gonna invite myself to sit down. I'm like, Shadow, do you mind if we speak to you for a moment?
Not at all. What do you need?
My mom just asked me to do a favor for her, for a customer that we had, and I want to go check that out. But I've heard a little bit of talk that something around this customer could be wrong, and I don't feel super comfortable going alone. I was just wondering if you guys would like to join me if you're not busy.
Dude, it's for you and your mom. Yeah, sure.
I'm not doing anything.
Sweet. Yeah, if you just follow me, I'll take the lead.
Alright. When you leave the inn to head to your little destination, you know that the mayor and his wife live in, it's basically the biggest, like, house in, the town. There's, like, all of the, like, housing is very similar in, like, style and size, but at the very end of, like, the housing area, because it's split into like the little farm spots, the market area, and then the housing, which is further along. basically all the way at the end of the like road, the little paved road, is the mayor's house.
Wait. I kind of lead them up the road towards the house. I haven't really said who I'm going to visit.
Yeah, as you get closer, Shadow Step, you do notice that you are definitely heading towards the mayor's house. Clover, you would not recognize.
A nice house.
I'm just like, sick house, yo.
Yeah, it's definitely a cool looking house.
Big accommodation,
Yeah.
bruv.
Yeah. The style of build is pretty, it's old, lots of stone, but the carvings on the, like, big mayor house is really pretty. Like, whoever built that house spent time, like, chiseling patterns into it.
I give one
Ooh,
of
very
those, like,
nice.
appreciative whistles.
Yeah. It is a very pretty house.
If I'm able to, while we're walking, I'd love to take a sketchbook out of my bag and, like, quickly see if I can copy the carvings.
Ooh, absolutely.
Or at least some of them.
Would you like to roll performance to see how well you sketch them?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Let's roll.
Yeah,
Let's
first roll!
Alright. Roll. It's a +5, so that's a 19.
Let's go! Yeah, you basically, you sketch them in, like, almost perfectly. Like,
Sick.
looking at it, you're like, yeah, it's something you're proud of. You did a good job.
Yeah. Clover sees the carvings go, ooh!
Yeah, woo, that's nice! Just, pretty.
Dallas does slow his step as he notices her pull out a sketchbook. Just a little bit.
Aw.
Bless. Hell yeah.
But eventually when they come up to the door, he'll knock.
Okay. You knock. How hard do you knock?
Like enough to be heard if you're in the couple front rooms.
Okay. You do a generous knock, and you wait for like a minute or so. There is no response.
Okay, I'll knock a little harder.
Okay. You knock harder. You wait another minute, and even with your passive perception, you do not hear movement. There is nothing.
I'm not gonna open the door, but I am gonna check if the door's unlocked.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like twist the handle slightly.
It is unlocked.
I frown and turn to face the other two. Well, I don't really hear anything inside.
This seems fishy.
The door's unlocked.
Are they out, maybe?
It's possible, but like, the people who live here, is the mayor and his wife. So like, if he was out, I think it'd be a little bit more fuss in town. We'd know about it.
Not to mention, they've got some pretty fancy digs. I wouldn't be leaving my door unlocked.
True.
I don't really know if we should go inside, but if something happens,
Better to ask forgiveness than permission.
I mean, you're not wrong.
True. Should
Something could have happened, and if we don't go in and, you know, we could have prevented something, we're gonna feel really bad about that.
Did we tell somebody?
probably, even if we just say,
I mean, my
what
mom
would we
knows we're
say?
here.
True.
At least knows I'm here. So,
Hmm. I was trying to think of a way to tell someone without inciting panic, but your mom knows you're here, so it should be okay.
yeah. I don't really want to leave in case something happens.
Hmm.
I turn to face the door.
Alright. You open it?
I'm just gonna like open it and like you know when you open a door like you don't want to seem like you're barging in.
Oh yeah, so you're like
And
letting
Tal's
it
kinda, like-
open?
Yeah, and
Okay.
Tal's kind of like says hello.
Okay. You hear the of the wooden door falling open. It goes pretty slowly. It does make the squeaky noise of an unoiled hinge.
Get some WD-40 on that shit.
Yeah. But looking inside, there's nothing of note really. Further down the house, you see a little bit of illumination. But when you first look in, you see a painting on the wall. Nothing seems astray, at least nothing of note, like maybe some like normal clutter of a lived-in home, but nothing really that would incite any sort of panic. Yeah. I will also say that you opening the door and the noise of the door did not cause any movement or any sounds to happen.
But
Kind
Uh,
of peeking around as well.
I just step right on in.
Okay. The painting that you see on the wall is this. I won't make you roll to see it since it's a big old oil painting.
Because it's right there.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say it has eyes. It's looking.
No.
My god.
Fucking some Scooby-Doo shit.
Yeah. No.
Eyes follow you.
It's an oil painting. It is of the mayor and his wife. And it is. It appears that it was painted on their wedding day. It's a very nice photo. Well, very nice painting. It has the plaque underneath it with the like just married and has a date on it and stuff. It's very pretty. It's a nice, well done painting. But yeah, when you walk in, looking around, you can see further into the rooms. Again, nothing looks astray. Still, there's that light further down the end of the hall. And you can see like a living room with like some furniture and stuff in it, like a reading nook and things like that.
Well, I guess now it's better than never. I'll step in behind Shadow Step. Moving like to
Yeah,
the side
I'll-
so Clover can come in.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
Alright.
You said that there was like light coming from somewhere, right?
Yes. You would assume it's coming from another room further into the house. But you can just see like a soft glow of like, obviously something's lit up. Since the sun started setting, it's more apparent.
I cautiously sniff the air and start to head toward the room where the glow's coming from.
Oh. I would like you to make a... make an investigation roll with advantage for me.
Okay, where's the dice on this? Oh, it's there.
It loves giving us 14s.
Yeah, it was 14.
Okay.
What was it? Perception? Do you have a plus to your perception?
My
Or
perception,
It was investigation.
Investigate.
investigation, I'm +2.
So 16.
When you sniff the air, you get like a smell you don't recognize. And it kind of makes your stomach churn a little bit. Like whatever that is that you're smelling, it's not a good smell.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh. Oh my god.
Ruh-roh, Digi.
But yes, you guys are heading down the hallway towards the light?
Cautiously.
Alright, all of you make a perception check for me. Digi, you don't have to.
Perception.
It was a 19 anyway.
Yeah.
That was a 7.
Oh. Okay.
Ah, nat 20.
Oh my god! Okay.
Nice.
Shadow,
Oh,
you
no,
don't
I
notice
wasted
this.
my nat 20.
I know, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Shadow Step, you don't notice this, but I'd say you were more preoccupied with the smell that you're smelling. But Clover and Digitalis, as you get closer to this light source, whatever it is, like, you can see that it's now, like, there's, like, a mostly closed door that this light is spilling out of. But the light hue, like, the tinge, the color of this light coming through the door is odd. Because, like, when you think of light and, like, how the room would be lit up, you'd think, like, a lantern, or some sort of, like, more orange light, or yellow. But
Wow.
what? Hello? I'm sorry.
Oh, did you forget to mute your...
They shouldn't make noise! Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna...
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
don't worry about it. Anyway, wow. Oh,
A good clip moment.
yeah.
How light should move. Wow.
Wow! Yeah, that light ain't yellow! Wow! Anyway, the light coming from this room, the door is like ajar, and there's light spilling out of it. And you would expect that light to be yellow or orange, but instead it is a red. Or a browny red color. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely start to notice it. And as you get, like, right up to near where the door is, Shadow, you also notice this. Like, it is hard to miss.
Oh boy.
And that smell is getting stronger.
That's not normal.
I'm gonna take a
You
deep
said
breath
that.
and just, like, move into the room.
You're opening the door?
Slowly, but yeah.
I hate the
you're-
DM. You're doing this thing, yes?
Are you opening it enough so that the others can see in as well?
I'm opening it like a good, like, 2 or 3 hands width between, like,
So,
the edge
yes.
of the door and... Just enough to see in, but not, like, open it completely.
But if the others were looking, they'd see in.
If they were to the side where I opened, like... If they were next to me, yeah, they'd be able to see in.
Are you guys next to?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I'd say that I'm like just behind Talus and like prepared
Shadow's
to
taller
reach
than
out.
me.
and
You're
pull them
more than tall
back.
enough to definitely see anyway. I would
Shadow's
like...
way taller than me.
Hey,
I'm like fully tense and prepared to pull them back if
Yeah.
need be.
I would like
I'm just-
you
I'm
to...
peeking over Talus's shoulder.
All of you make Constitution saving throws with disadvantage.
Oh no. I love this.
And then I will explain what it is that you see.
Oh.
Alright,
I got a 15.
that's...
With disadvantage, you got a 15?
Add them together.
Yeah, I got a
Damn.
15 with disadvantage.
Okay.
I got an 8. I would have had
I rolled
a
a-
17 if it wasn't with
Yeah.
disadvantage.
I rolled a
Oh my
15
God.
and a 12, and I have a +3.
Okay. What did you get, Clover?
I'm stupid. Oh! Wait, how do we... No, this one. I'm stupid, guys. Don't worry.
You got this.
I'm rolling all of the things. 11, I got.
Okay.
And a 20.
Oh my god. Okay. As
I'm
your
confused with all the
eyes
buttons.
land on what is in this room, I'll explain what happens with the Constitution saving throws after.
Fantastic.
You open
Blow our guts.
this door, and you see red cascading across the walls. There is blood and viscera and pieces of meat burst across this room, basically. And what was producing the light there was a lantern on the side of the bed, like bedside table.
Oh.
I hate that.
I thought
love
that's what
that,
it
but I
was.
hate that.
Oh.
It is doused in this red liquid. And that smell, that shadow step you were smelling, all of you can smell that horrible, irony stink of blood and viscera. As you don't even know what you're looking at. Was it a person? You don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're like, you can see bones and bits everywhere. Like, whatever happened here, whoever that was torn to pieces. And Shadow.
I immediately pulled the door closed.
Yeah, you close the door.
stumble back
gagging.
and
Yeah.
try
yeah.
not to throw up.
The door is closed, and Shadow Step, you hurl onto the floor. The smell and the sight is overwhelming.
My sniffer is just too strong.
Yeah, it is way too much. Clover, you were barely holding it in. And yeah, Talus, like, you've dealt with some plants that have smelt really bad, so that's the only reason you are not vomiting right now. But yes.
With some embalming.
Yeah. Yeah. So, congrats! That's what you see!
Sick.
My hand is just still on the doorknob, like, holding this door closed tightly.
Yeah.
As if something's gonna pull it open. But, like, just kind of panicked.
Yeah.
Oh.
We all saw that, right?
Fortunately.
What? How?
I don't know. We shouldn't be here. We shouldn't be in here.
Who would we even tell? We
Do we have any sort of law enforcement in this town?
At most, the blacksmith.
What's the blacksmith's name? I forgot. I'm sorry.
Okay. Iklal.
We should, Iklal, we should tell Iklal. They'll at least know what to do, right? Probably. More than we will. Did you just panicked right now?
Shadow Step looks very concerned. And he's like, I just wonder where Jocelyn is. And I wonder where the mayor is. I'm hoping that was not either one of them.
I don't want to think about it.
no.
Can Shadow Step and Talus roll a little history check for me?
A solid 11.
That's a 6. Disgusting.
Okay. Talus, you remember enough to remember that they did have a child.
That's sad.
Yeah, I was gonna
I'm
say.
not bringing that up.
Weren't they in the painting? She was pregnant.
Yep.
I'm not bringing it up. I'm not bringing it up. This
Okay.
isn't the time to bring it up.
Yeah. Well,
I,
I will say that, like, the mess that you saw was that was too much to be a child.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You'll at least know that.
We should go tell somebody. Right?
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, come on, let's go.
He nods and just like lets go of the handle. His knuckles are like regaining their color slowly.
Yeah. Alright. When you head out of the house, do you do anything to the door, or do you just leave it?
I close the front door
Okay,
just so nobody else like walks in.
cool.
Yeah.
Yep. And you're heading for the blacksmith?
Either that or where if he goes to the inn around this time, if I know that.
You'd know he's definitely still at the forge.
Yeah, then I'm heading straight to the forge.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we'd want to tell people at the inn.
Yeah,
I was gonna like
A lot of people are there.
no,
A lot of
I was gonna
people
pull
there.
him outside if he was in the inn.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, no,
No,
you...
we just burst in the
I
door and be
just
like,
wanted to-
wait,
if I knew
everyone!
that-
There's a body in the mayor's house! Just, oh my god!
I don't
There's
understand!
Oh my god!
Someone fucking exploded.
Yeah, just oh my god! Immediate full town panic. Oh my god. Alright.
Hey guys, you should come have a look at this!
No.
Yeah. Just, hey, whole town, roll a constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
It's just a wave after wave of vomit.
Yeah, absolutely. Nasty. Okay. As you wander through town, the sucky thing about going to the blacksmith is that he is on the opposite side of town of the mayor's house. There are people still wandering the streets, happily jaunting along. You can, like, as you're passing the inn, you can hear the happy chatter of the townsfolk. You can also hear Finn singing drunker than he was the last time you heard him. He's definitely louder. You can hear him through the walls. And
Fantastic.
yeah. As you walk through, no one really takes note of you. You chilling, going through, and as you approach the blacksmith, this is who you see, and you begin hearing the signature chink, chink of hammer to metal sounds of approaching the blacksmith. The blacksmith.
Wow.
Yes.
Hearing.
Yeah. And as you approach, he does not notice you, as he is very much focusing on whatever it is he is hammering out into this, like, pipe of metal.
Iklau? I'm walking closer.
Yeah. When you
Iklau!
get closer, like, he like, you get closer right as, like, he like shoves the metal bar back into the furnace that he has beside him, and he looks up and he's like, what can I do for you?
We have a problem. A big problem.
Looks like he's seen a ghost.
Well, you don't know the half of it.
Alex just awkwardly laughs.
Yeah, at that response, especially knowing the two of you, he, like, looks down at the thing he's working on and he's like, and, like, takes it out of the furnace and shoves it in a, metal tankard of water beside him. And you hear the, like, of it, violently bubbling and sizzling as this red-hot metal begins cooling. And he takes off the big chunky gloves that he's wearing and nods towards his front door, which is behind his little blacksmith's zone, and opens the door for you the three of you to walk through before him.
I go in.
All right. I'm assuming all of you go.
Yep. We following.
Cool. And he closes and locks the door behind you. And inside is a pretty nice room. I don't know how many times you would have come into Iklar's house. Probably not often. But you wouldn't take him as one for interior decorating. But he has some lovely flowers around the place. He's got quite a few plants, which you don't remember him ever visiting the greenhouse. So he
Them some nice plants.
Yeah, he's got lots of plants, lots of nice decorations in his house. He's actually got some carved wooden pieces hung up on the walls and things like that. And he has a nice coffee table in the center of the room, the main room that you walk into, with some chairs around it. And he sits down on the edge of the seat, when they do the serious lean forward on the chair, and he squints between the three of you and is like, "What trouble did you get into?"
Well, my mom asked me to check in on Jocelyn about some ointment that we gave her a month ago, and she never showed up to tell us how it went. So my mom was worried and asked me to go check and give her some more ointment if she needed it. But I was hearing rumors about the mayor acting strange when I was in the tavern earlier, so I wanted to bring somebody just in case something had happened. So I brought Clover and Shadowstep with me, and we went into the house because it was unlocked, and there was a room with light, and there was a smell, and we opened the door and it was everywhere.
He usually has a pretty stern face. He's got rough features, but hearing your story, you can see his brow soften a bit, and he leans back a little, more confused, and he's just just saw something in the mayor's house.
There was blood and chunks of meat and bones. It looked like something had exploded in the room. Every surface was covered in this stuff.
He places a gruff hand on your shoulder, and he nods.
I was clears his throat, trying not to cry.
Yeah. He squeezes your shoulder softly, and he stands up. He is only 5 feet tall. This man's a short, little dwarf man. And he brushes his pats his apron, and he's don't exactly want to make you go back there, but you're gonna have to show me. That's okay.
Alice nods.
Okay. He takes off his very heavy looking apron and lays it on his couch, and leads you out of his home, locks his door behind you guys, and he'll grab some tongs and pull down a hatch for the furnace so that it's not just open flames for the public to stick their hands in. And starts starts heading with you guys towards the mayor's house again. And when you get there, you can choose to stay outside if you want to, or you can go in with him.
I am staying outside.
Okay.
I'm gonna be the strong, independent man I definitely am, and I'm gonna go in with him.
I thought you were gonna end that with, I'm gonna
Strong,
stay outside.
independent man, and I'm gonna stay outside. Is Shadow Step
Act
staying?
tougher than I actually am. I'm going to go inside.
I'm going in.
Okay. The second time round going in, you're prepared this time. The smell still fresh, in your senses still. It's less jarring when you walk in. But as soon as that door opens and you see it again, you feel like chills run down your spine. You've never seen anything like this. And you see Iklal's face like scrunch up, and he just goes, "Shite," and like stares at this mess. And he looks at the two of you to see like if you guys are okay, and seeing that you're not like on the floor, he like nods solemnly, and takes a step into the room. There is a small area of the floor that is not doused in blood. It's like a little half circle shape that just goes around the room. Looking properly this time, you can see that whatever this is, or whoever this is, this happened on a bed. The bed is now very much soaked. The dressing table is also covered in blood. Like, a lot of the bits are still on the bed. But it's mostly blood that has coated the room. And you see Iklal move a bit closer. He's obviously avoiding stepping on as much blood as he can. But he's trying to investigate what happened here. And if either of you would like to also enter the room and take a closer look, that is up to you.
Going in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take a slightly closer look.
Alright. Roll perception checks for me.
16.
Nice.
A lot. It's 18 plus 9.
Okay. Thank you. Shadow Step, you, like, getting closer, you can see that this definitely was a person. You can see, like, a rib cage. You can see, like, lots of indications that this was a humanoid.
Horrible.
And,
Can I look specifically for something?
yeah, if you want to.
Can I see if there's any, like, skin?
Yeah. I was already going to give you something as well.
Alright, yeah,
so-
go for it.
That you notice that it is a humanoid, Shadow Step, but Digitalis and also Iklal notice some auburn hair. There's quite a lot of it. You know that Jocelyn did have quite long, curly auburn hair. And when you look to where you think her head would have been, because it's doused in blood, you wouldn't have noticed it first, but looking closer at any parts that don't have blood on it, it matches her hair color.
Alice is gonna back out of the room and just go stand outside.
Alright. Clover, I would like you to make a perception check for me.
Perception.
Mhm.
18.
Damn, alright.
I'm looking.
Yeah. Understandably.
Steve, eh?
Yeah. After having witnessed what you have, and like, obviously those nerves and adrenaline of like, holy crap, like, what the hell is going on? You would definitely be on edge looking for any suspicious activity around where you are. And you standing out front of this house and waiting and like watching any passers-by, people heading into the housing district or anything, you do notice a figure stop and stare towards where you are for a little while, but they don't, like, they definitely are staring in your direction, but they enter what you believe is the tavern.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I... can I say, like, a rough, height or any, like, features that might be in their silhouette? Like, horns, pointy ears?
You definitely notice that he has a larger build, or is like slightly wider, and he may be wearing a hat. You just, like, from this distance, it's hard to tell. Yeah. But eventually, as you're contemplating, having witnessed someone stare in this direction, you hear the door open beside you and Digitalis steps out. Shadow step. You hear, like, Iklal, like, gag a bit as he's, like, just noticed who this is. And you hear him mutter, like, "Oh god, Jocelyn," under his breath, as he also starts to head out of the room. But before he fully heads out of the room, he, like, squints around and, like, opens the, like, built-in closet that's like beside you, and there's nothing in it. There's, like, the clothes and stuff, but he's obviously looking for something.
Hey, what are you looking for?
Well, you haven't heard anything, have you? Like, no sounds?
I'd not say I have, no. Why?
They had a little one. I was wondering if she was still around.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried. And he, like, steps out of the room and begins to, like, open each door in the building, to see if there was another bedroom or anything. Do you stay in search with him?
Yeah, I'm gonna help him look.
Yeah. It won't take you guys too long to, like, open each room, check under beds and things. You do not see this little girl anywhere.
Is there, like... Is there a bedroom that she might have been in, or something of hers in the house, like a toy or something?
Yeah. In your searches, you definitely, like, open one of the doors to, like, definitely a kid's room.
I am going to sniff one of, like, the toys or blankets or whatever, just so that I have her scent.
Hell yeah. Do me a perception with advantage.
15.
Okay. You sniff the toy, you get her scent, and you start sniffing around the house. And you definitely know she was here recently. But as you are like following your nose to try and gauge where she is, you find yourself at the front door.
You follow your sniffer.
Followed my snoot.
Yeah. Iklao probably would have noticed this and followed you as well, but yeah, you end up at the front door.
I mention, I turn to Iklal and I say, she's been here recently. The scent's still relatively fresh.
Worried about her.
Okay, but at least that means she's probably alive.
Yeah. I mean, if she's managed to get out the front door, I'd say so. And he grabs the door handle, and Clover and Talus, you see the two of them as they head outside.
Before they came outside, Talus probably was like, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just didn't think I wanted to look through all of that again.
I understand.
Are you alright? You're, well, paler than usual.
Yeah, I'm alright. He nods half-heartedly.
Do you know, the travelers that come in and out of town? Like, I mean, obviously, you know, me, and Elia. But is there anyone else that's meant to be passing through soon?
I mostly only know the people that, like, come to my mom's shop, like the greenhouse. I don't have a reason to know other people that well. And I don't really travel outside of going to the next town over, so...
Yeah. Yeah, understandable. Sorry.
No, you're okay. It's fine. Yeah. The door probably opens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see that Iklal, like, I forgot to mention, but like he definitely looks like sunburnt. Like he is tanner skin that is definitely like reddened from being over the fire all day.
He's fireburnt.
Yeah. But he looks a lot paler than he did when you first met him. And
They're all shaking hands and being paler.
yeah, you can see like his brow is furrowed, and you would have heard like the butt end of them talking about someone having been alive. But yeah. And they step out beside you guys.
What did you guys find in there?
Well, sad to say, but it was the mayor's wife. She I don't know exactly what happened, but whatever it is, I don't think any of the townsfolk could have done that. At least none that I know of. But your daughter, Nancy, we could not find her.
I think it's a good thing that we didn't find her.
Probably. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do, though. Can I think of, I don't think telling everyone about this is gonna be a good idea. Plus, I'm not even sure if the mayor himself knows.
Do you think that it's possible that Nancy's with the mayor?
Possibly. What they're doing out at, like, dinner time is odd.
Yeah, we didn't see them at the tavern. At least I didn't see anyone that matched the painting in there.
No, he definitely wasn't at the tavern earlier.
Yeah, no. For them to be out and, not be in the tavern is weird. I can't think of... I mean... You went straight from the tavern to the house? I'm assuming.
Yeah. We did.
Yeah.
We didn't pass them on our way either. That we saw. But we took the main street. I don't see why they would take another road.
Definitely odd. Well, I think I'll go chat to your Mars. See if we can figure out what actually happened. And, if you do spot the mayor, maybe try and... Don't outright ask him. Don't get yourselves in trouble, but maybe try and air out to see if he, knows anything, you know? Or at least see if Nancy's with him, if you do spot him.
Or we just don't tell anyone?
I think telling people will be a very terrible idea. Or at least, well, I'm definitely gonna tell your mouse. But I think for now, at least until they figure out what actually happened, just leave it. And I'm sure, depending on whether the mayor knows or not, people will find out eventually.
Okay.
But for now, keep it to yourselves. I will do my best to get the situation cleaned up. And he nods solemnly at you guys, and starts tracking it towards the greenhouse.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight.
Yeah, that makes both of us.
That's something I'm not gonna forget for a while. I'm mighty concerned about that kid, though.
Maybe we can at least try and have a look around for her. We can check the inn to see if either of them are in there. Maybe they had left somewhere and came back.
True.
Unless there's another idea that you guys have.
We can start looking at the tavern and go from there.
Okay. Are you okay, should I stop?
Yeah, I just... You know, there's a kid caught up in the middle of all this. And...
Yeah.
I don't know, it's a bit messed up.
Yeah.
The poor thing.
You guys don't think the mayor did this, right? Like, they kind of.
I don't want to make assumptions like that right off the bat, but anything's possible.
The
It's
only
just...
thing that The only thing that doesn't line up is that, like, the things I've been hearing is that people think he's been acting weird. Not that I've really seen him much, but, like, for what I have seen of him since he's been mayor, he's really, like, happy, jovial man.
Yeah, I always got the impression that, you know, their marriage was a happy one, that they were a close family.
Yeah.
It's really strange.
I don't think we can rule it out, but I don't want to make the assumption.
We'll go ahead and we'll look at the tavern first.
Yeah, let's go.
Right. On your travels to the tavern, you don't see anything peculiar. Most of the people who were in the tavern just for dinner have cleared out by now. Anyone else that is still left in there is there to drink or to stay the night. And when you enter, Finn is no longer playing. In fact, he is no longer in the, like, main seating area, at least. Whether he's in a room or has moved on, you're not sure. But his stuff isn't there. And can I get a perception roll from everyone?
Dusting, that's a 6.
Oof.
20.
Ooh!
18.
Okay.
I'm seeing fucking everything. Today.
Makes sense that you're seeing everything. Shadowstep, I'd say you're more preoccupied with trying to spot the little girl.
Yeah, I'm a bit busy right now.
Yeah, so I'd say you are looking, but you're not looking at what they're seeing. You're definitely looking for a small girl somewhere in this inn, if she is in there. You do not spot her. Clover, immediately, you spot what you believe to be that same figure that you saw standing in front of the inn, staring at your direction. You see a wide man, who is wearing a hat, and he looks nicely dressed. And he has a large tankard in his hand, and he is laughing jovially with a bunch of people. And you can see him sculling down this drink, asking for more, and he's got, like, his arm wrapped around someone, and he is just chatting heartily, to the people in the inn. And, Digitalis, you see the same thing. You see the mayor, having a great time. And I will send Victor this man's. His clothes, like, his shirt is open. He has no undershirt to his nice purple shirt that he's wearing. And he is, like, he's spilling the ale on himself. But he looks to be having a wonderful time.
I love that his hat says mayo.
Yes. If you didn't know, he's the mayor.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna... Who's standing closer to me? Fight amongst yourselves. I'm elbowing one of you and asking who they are.
Which elbow? They'd be on either side of you.
My right hand side.
Wanna roll for it, Obi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Odds is left, evens is right. Go.
What if we both roll odds?
Roll d4s.
Well then, fuck you.
I rolled a 1.
Did you roll a d4? Or
No.
d20?
Or just a 1 in general. You're odd, so whichever one that one was.
I am odd.
Trying my best.
What was
I'm
odd?
rolling it on d20. D&D Beyond. I rolled a 9.
Okay. Well... Does the lowest number get to be the one or the highest? You didn't clarify.
Lowest, fuck it. I
Alright.
elbow, Shadow Step. And I'm just like, who's that?
Shadow Step, you look up to see the mayor, heavily drinking and laughing.
So that's the mayor. Damn.
Yeah, this is a very unusual sight for both Digitalis and Shadow Step.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't have a clue, either that or he's just really damn drunk, but goddamn.
Well, I know we said we wouldn't jump to conclusions, but when I was standing outside, he stopped and looked before going into the tavern. He just I don't know, he just kind of watched. Yeah.
And he saw you, right?
I think so. I'm not very hard to miss.
I would like for Clover and Shadow Step to deafen for me very quickly.
Okay.
I will send a message in VC text when it's time to undeafen.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, Digitalis!
I'm leaving.
No,
Bye.
don't leave! I have
Time's up.
some fun information for you. Because your perception is 19. You're passive. So, you're just...
Hold on, let me get my notes up.
Okay. You're just looking in the direction of the mayor. And you're watching him. You've never seen the mayor drink heavily. You've never seen him partying. You've never seen him act like this before, ever. He's usually a very courteous man. Like, down to, like, have a drink with the people, but never this much. And when you're watching him, because you're so awed at this vision that you're seeing in front of you, you frown a little as you're staring at his hand holding this tankard, and you tilt your head a little because you swear he has more knuckles than he should. Like, counting his knuckles, and like if you glanced at your own hands, you swear he has more knuckles. And you don't remember ever noticing that about the mayor before. Just some sneaky information, don't worry about it, don't stress. It is up to you whether you share that information or not, but you see that and they don't.
Okay, I'm going to shush my pants.
Alfie.
Alice. As pale as they have been since seeing the dead body, they somehow drain even more color from their face.
Yeah, as you're like explaining the, like, having seen the mayor, and you like are looking at the mayor, and then you look back at Talus, you can see that happen. Like, you can witness as the like blue of their skin like pales.
I become white.
Yeah.
Damn, kid, you're looking a little pale. Paler than usual.
You're right.
We should speak outside.
Okay.
Okay.
I moved to the counter to give determination, my key to my room, to look as if I've come in here for a reason.
Yeah. She like notices you and she's like, oh, hey, oh, I'll hold on to that for you. And she doesn't pay any mind to what you're doing, as she seems a bit preoccupied with the mayor causing a bit of a ruckus, as she like places your key below the counter somewhere.
Yeah. And then I step outside.
Yeah. No one seems to, you don't catch anyone's attention, as you pop in and leave.
Are you guys following me by the way?
Yeah, I would be.
Okay. I kind of just move further away from the tavern, closer towards like the greenhouse. Just so we're like as far away from earshot as we can be.
Yeah.
Of people that shouldn't know. I know this is gonna sound really strange, but I don't think that's the mayor.
Wait, what? You're not making any sense, kid.
So, when I was watching him as you guys were speaking, and I mean, I might just be seeing things from everything that's been going on, but I swear that he has more knuckles in his hand than he should.
That's odd. Door.
I don't know if there's any creatures that can take the form of somebody like that.
Hey, Remy,
Mm-hmm.
can I make a history check or something like that
Sure.
to see if I know of such a creature?
Yeah,
If something can do that?
absolutely.
Because traveling TM
Mm-hmm.
may have come across at
was
least
like,
some stories.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna play into that. I haven't really left this town.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
fair. 14 for a history.
Okay. You know of things like, changelings and all of that. Like, you know of creatures that can take forms of other creatures, but you don't know of a creature that can change the form of that creature. So usually when something is to transform into someone else, it has to keep the likeness of that person. So if they have, like, four
Like,
limbs,
I can't add
they,
anything
yeah,
to it.
yeah,
This man's was just born deformed. Who knows?
yeah. So, you,
To be fair, like, Digi's known this man
yes,
since he was a kid, so...
yeah. Yeah, the mayor's lived here his whole life as well, so, yeah. Like, the years that Shadowstep and Digitalis have been there, he's been the same dude. But yes, you don't know of a creature who can, like, add things to someone that already exists.
Well, not.
Well, as in, like, when they take the form of them, like, adding or changing them.
Fair.
Yeah. At least not of, like, not taking the form of them, no.
I don't know, maybe I'm just seeing stuff.
Give yourself a little credit, kid. If you notice something amiss, then maybe we should follow up on that.
I just don't want to, like, if it is something, I didn't want it to, for you guys not to know, and it could be something.
The only thing that I can think of that's like looking like people but like slightly off is just changelings, but that's only because they have different kinds of features, so it doesn't really count. I don't know. I don't think he's a changeling. It's just what came to mind.
Is there a way to reveal something that has changed into somebody else?
Clover would know yes. Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm assuming a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a spell.
Yeah.
I don't have that right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you
But
would know
yes.
that, like,
No, that's fine.
like, Moonbeam, things like that, like,
Oh, Moonbeam does.
yes.
Never mind.
Yeah, it changes a shifter back
Yeah.
if it's a shifter.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That's all metagamey for me, though.
Shape changer. Yeah, that is metagaming.
It changes, shape changes, but you would know that as Clover that yes, you would be able to reveal someone's form.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There are definitely spells that can do that. I'm just not sure which one would count in this scenario, or which one would work the best. Because I don't just want to, I don't want to do something wrong and end up hurting them, and you know.
Maybe is it worth talking to Iqlal and my mom's? He should still be in there.
True.
Maybe there's a plant or something that might help.
Yeah, if well, I mean, given the rate that he was enjoying himself, he may feel a bit under the weather in the morning, so we might be able to give him something to help his morning sickness.
Even if we can manage to slip it to him tonight in a drink, offer him a free drink. As long as it's not harmful, obviously.
Yeah, of course. I don't want to hurt anyone without reason.
Maybe we should talk to Iqlal about it.
Yeah. Or at least your mom's.
Yeah. Talos kind of like thinks to himself for a minute, but then like leads them towards the entrance of the greenhouse.
Alright. You guys are pretty close by to the greenhouse, so it literally takes you like a minute to make your way in. When you enter, Iqlal is deep in conversation with Lily. You still don't see Daria. At this point, you're probably assuming that she's maybe out in Lothal, either doing errands or picking something up, since you haven't seen her yet. That's the instant
If
go-to.
you hurt my mom, I will kill you.
No stress. Anyway.
Anyway.
Moving on.
You know.
We're moving on.
Swiftly moving on. Anyway, as you enter the greenhouse and Lily notices you, she looks like extremely worried, but then like that worry like goes to relief after seeing you guys. And she, like, whatever mid-conversation she was in with Iklal, like, he just kind of, like, goes, oh, okay. As she, like, rushes over, and embraces all of you. And she's like, oh my, I heard what happened. Jeez, what?
You're squishing me.
I'm sorry.
Ah, shucks.
It's good to see you, Hedgehog and Sweet Pea. Look, I did not. She's very obviously like flustered and like overwhelmed with the information that she's heard. And she, she hasn't let go of you guys yet, and she's just like. If I had known that anything like that was going on, I wouldn't have sent you in there. Oh my goodness. And she, like, finally lets you guys go.
Mom, it's not your fault, it's okay.
I knew something was wrong. Shadow Step is Sweet Pea. Clover is Hedgehog.
That's so much better. I'm sorry.
Yes. Shadow Step is Sweet Pea. You know this. You would know this anyway because if you come in, that is what they call you. You are named after flowers, so if you would like to Google the flowers, you can.
Look at hedgehog flowers.
Yes, it is.
Clover, you're named
Oh,
after
no,
a
you're a mushroom, actually, Clover.
I'm a mushroom!
Yeah, hedgehog mushroom. And Shadow Step is Sweet Pea flower.
Also, if any of you would like to look up Digitalis,
Yes.
that is actually a flower.
Digitalis
I'm
is a
named
flower.
after a flower.
Yes. But yeah.
It's known as the sweet tooth
Yes.
mushroom. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, I've named you due to what they would look at you and your personality wise, what they would nickname you based off plants they know. And so
Fucking cute.
Sweet Pea flowers are very tall. They are like 3 to 4 foot tall flower branches. And they're very pretty and very nice.
Aww,
Yeah.
that's so cute.
Yeah.
I
So-
cry.
As soon as they got to know you guys, you immediately got nicknames.
Amazing.
But yeah. And so after she's done like fretting over you guys and apologizing for you guys witnessing death, she lets you go and like looks over to Iklal and she's like, Iklal told me everything. It's a lot.
We're okay. I'm a little bit rattled, but
Yeah, understandably. Oh my goodness.
Actually, we came in here for a reason. I guess also to let you know I'm safe. I wasn't on the forefront of my mind, but it should have been. I'm sorry. Is that first of all? I think the mayor might not be the mayor.
You see like the worry, like the mothering look on her face, like immediately be clouded over with like a serious, like, oh god, okay, look. And she nods slowly. She's like, okay, I was a little bit worried. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. So I've kept this to myself because obviously when people come to our store to ask for aid, we're not one to pry on their business. It's not our business. but Jocelyn did come in for those, the sleep aid? It wasn't the only thing that she was asking about. Apparently, the mayor had fallen ill. He's been unwell and under the weather, and we've been giving them herbs to help aid that, and then she started asking about nightmares and dreams and hallucinations, and I didn't think too much of it. I was like, well, he might be stressed. I mean, things have been a bit overwhelming, and things.
Well, if it's not the mayor, and if something's taken his place, would that be something that we could give him, slip him, that would give us some indication that we're right?
Actually, and you see like a little spark in her eye as she like runs to the back of the greenhouse, where you know most of the like non-touchable for what are they called again? Customers. I was gonna say shop guests.
I mean, that's not wrong.
That's not technically wrong.
Yeah.
Max.
The customers, like the back of the greenhouse is the no-go zone for customers. There's like a secondary greenhouse room.
Greenhouse?
Yeah. And she, like, you can see her run in there, and she, like, waves for you guys to follow.
Oh, the secret room.
Yeah.
Time for fun.
Oh, the poison.
Yes, legit.
I thought
My
you were going to
favorite
say
place.
where you keep all the porn, and I was
I
like,
was-
That's where we
I was
keep all
thinking
the
pot.
porn.
I was like, ah, yes.
Yeah, no, I was straight up thinking of
The
like
undesirables.
like Breaking Bad type shit.
Yeah,
Or
just
people
it's
that-
their weed empire, but like, this is it. No, when
It's
you
just taking us to a meth lab.
well, I
This is
mean,
the dollar store. How good can it be?
when you walk in, there is like this room, even though it's a lot smaller than the main greenhouse, is full of plants and like full of like intense brightly colored like berries and bushes, and like those of you who are aware know that
the other
90% of this
things.
is like toxic and poisonous, or all of that. Like, like some of them specifically have like a sign in front of them that says like, "Do not touch, it will hurt." As like I keep touching this goddamn plant, I need a sign. Like, whoops. And
Just so pretty.
yeah, like there's like so many plants, and she moves to like so like this place is full of plants, but specifically on the back wall is a bunch of beautiful flowers, and you don't recognize a lot of them, and she like goes looking through them, and she's like scouring each of them. Some of them look very similar to one another. And she pulls up a tiny little pot, with a singular flower in it, and, like, holds it out towards you guys, with a big grin on her face, and she's like, "Actually, I was just thinking about this. And then she, like, turns around, and she has a big notebook that is sitting on the bench, and when she flips it open, it is full of, like, handwritten notes and sketches and drawings of these plants and all the information about them and what they do. And she flicks to a page where there is a drawing of the exact flower that she is holding. And the title on the page says Moonbloom. Moonbloom, yeah. And it is a beautiful white flower. And she, like, she kind of, like, looks a little dumbfounded. She's like, the chances of this happening on the 1 month a year that this flower blooms is insane. And she, like, offers this flower, towards you guys, and she's like, this flower, if you were to... Okay, so you will pluck the petals, crush them up, make them into, like, a little paste, and if you were to stir that into a drink, they would not notice. But, if they happened to be a shapeshifter, or anything in the like, the chances of them reverting or anything like that, the one problem is they have to drink the whole thing.
I don't think that'll be much of a problem.
Well, you can do it. Hold on. And she, like, takes a leaf off of the flower. She's like, I need to keep this. And puts that in the book, for later. And hands you the small pot with the little flower in it.
I will take it.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
yeah. Like, look, if you have trouble, it doesn't work or anything, definitely come back. And we'll see what we can do. Probably try not to cause too much of a commotion. I don't think we...
As well, like,
Yeah, I was like, I don't think we want, the town to riot, you know? Not much we can do about that if it happens.
I think there would be a way to lead the mayor out of the tavern.
Yeah, but if we're gonna put it in his drink, then
Yeah.
kind of need him to stay.
Clearing out the tavern would be really suspicious.
Oh! You need the tavern cleared out?
Yeah, but we need the mayor to finish a drink with this in it.
I mean, I can ask a favor from determination.
If we can clear the tavern as he finishes his drink, so that they're not in the way of danger, at least.
Okay. Well, she, like, turns back to this book, flicks to an empty page, and quickly scrolls out a note.
I'll take it if she hands it to me.
Yeah, she, like, folds it up and passes it to you. She's like, just pass that to determination, it should be fine.
I'll actually pass that to Shadowstone.
Alright. Yes, you now have a note for determination.
great.
Yeah.
Item get.
Yeah! Congrats!
As she's kind of scrolling this out as well, I am looking through, like, one of the boxes that's probably, like, my specific stuff.
Yep.
And I'm just trying to find my mortal and pestle.
Yeah, you can find it easily. You know exactly where you left it.
I'm just like, Clifford, would you mind helping a little bit?
Yeah, sure. What do you need?
If you start, grinding up the petals on this bench. Is there a workbench back here?
Yeah.
I assume there.
Absolutely.
If you start grinding up the petals here, I can get something to put the paste in.
Mm-hmm.
And I put the flower pot and the mortal and pestle down for Clover, and I start rummaging through stuff to, like, find a jar or a vial or anything to hold the paste.
Cool. Roll me a just a perception, just a base advantage since you live here.
I sketch the moon bloom as well.
Oh yeah.
Or-
Roll your performance. See how.
I got 21.
Okay, yeah.
13.
Nice. It looks great. Like it looks close enough. Like you're happy with it.
Cool.
Yes.
Close enough to be recognized.
Yeah, I was gonna say, looking at it, you're like, yeah, if I were to look at this and then spot this flower in the wild, I'd know that that was it.
Hog.
Yeah. You find a vial, no problem. In fact, like, under these, flowers and stuff, there's the same boxes as, like, out in the main, greenhouse. You know that some of the plants, the ointments, the plants make more ointment than others, so you go to one that's, like, a medium, and there's some empty vials, in there without tags or anything, so you're able to, grab one of those.
Sweet. I grab one of those, and probably like a spoon that we use,
Yeah.
like a mini spoon.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you're able to do that. Yep.
Sorry, this was in character. Continue.
Oh, nice. You're good.
Alright, how much liquid does this have to be in?
I'd say a tankard should do it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm assuming he's drinking ale and the...
Yeah, but can it be less than that?
For it to be effective... Well... It'd technically be more potent if he had less liquid.
Okay, because if we need him to drink the whole thing, we could buy the table a round of shots
Ooh.
and put the moon bloom in his one. Or get all of us a round of shots and pass him the one with the moon bloom in. So no one else is just gonna drink his one.
You know what? That's a smart idea.
It'd make sure he drinks the whole thing and it's in one go.
It's not gonna kill him though, is it?
No, don't worry. Literally, this plant is harmless to any shifter, let's say.
And if we can get... we still have to get everybody out without it looking really suspicious.
Oh, don't worry. The note will take care of that.
Okay. Sure, that'll work then. Yeah.
Just hand her the note when you need it. So basically, probably just after you order the shots.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And that should, give you enough time to deal with whatever's happening.
Alright. Thank you.
That's all good. Please return when you are done, or if anything goes wrong.
Of course.
Okay.
I'm sure you'll hear the ruckus if anything goes
Oh,
wrong.
absolutely. I just wish... I wish your mom was here.
Where is Mom?
She's in Lothal. I've ordered some new plants, and they could only be delivered to Lothal.
Okay.
I
no
don't...
worries.
I was going to get Elaria to get them for me, but I can't seem to contact him.
So it's... You
I'm sure
haven't
you
seen him
just-
either.
No. I think the last time I heard from him... I think he was... Hold on. He was passing by... I think he was passing by, like, Val.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while, so that's why I came here in the first place.
Well, if we're lucky, he should be here tomorrow.
True. We'll just deal with this first.
Yes. Well,
Something at a time.
yes. I wish you guys luck.
Thanks, Mom. Yeah. I'll put the vial and stuff on the table and as I wait.
Yeah. The flower petals grind up very quickly. Like, it's one of those flowers that have very, like, soft and silky petals. Not very tough at all. Basically becomes paste as soon as you start mushing. And you're able to scrape all of the paste into the vial, no problem. And it's not, like, sticky enough that you'd have trouble getting it out of the vial.
Package it up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll hand the vial to Clover.
Cool.
You don't have to do it if you're uncomfortable. It's your idea.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Nods. Well, we all ready?
That's my love, eh?
Sure.
Okay.
Back to the tavern.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am just nervous.
As you head out, you can see more drunk people leaving the tavern. You do notice someone bloodied stumbling out of the tavern as well. They seem a little grumpy, but like a drunkard person who's got a nosebleed stumbling out of the tavern. It's not surprising per se, but considering your situation, you definitely take note of that.
Let's just take a deep breath.
Yeah. But when you walk into the tavern, there's still that murmur of people. You can see that Determination has her arms crossed and she's like frowning in the general direction of the mayor. As he is still laughing with people. But Palace, you do notice he has a bit of blood on his fist. But you also notice that his hand looks normal. Yeah.
Gone through this. But okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. But yeah, there is definitely a lot less people. The sun has set at this point. So people are either stumbling home, still drinking, still a lot less people. Mayor's still, very jovial, very happy, drinking a lot, and just laughing along with some other folk. But yeah. You can also still see that elf waitress struggling still.
No.
Shall we order the shots?
Oh, is it? Is it gonna be for us and him? Because I don't want to just order shots
I think
for
it's
him.
I think it's the safest to do us and him, so it doesn't look suspicious, and we don't accidentally poison somebody else.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Here goes nothing.
Jenna, you ready?
I'm ready. I just hope this doesn't go south.
Yeah, I go to Determination, and order 4 shots.
Okay.
and of whatever the fuck she wants, I guess. Clover doesn't care about alcohol.
While this is happening, can I get everyone else to, well, Shadow Step, roll me a perception. But you...
Oh, that's an 8.
Okay. Well, Talus,
Mhm.
you are watching the mayor. And as you're watching him, and like he's facing away from you at this point, so you're able to like stare at his general direction without him ever taking notice of you. But you do take notice of something. As you watch as his spine snaps and goes back to normal.
What?
Right. Fantastic.
You...
What?
Yeah. No one seems to notice, but you see, like, through his shirt, just something happened to his spine.
Ew.
It happens in a split second, but you do see it happen.
I kind of just swallow down the nerves and like steady myself now because I'm like, this has to work.
Yeah. You order inconspicuous shots. Clover. Yeah. Determination, like, cocks her eyebrow, but, like, can see that you're, like, obviously shaken by something.
We just need shots to
And
chill out.
Yeah, seeing the three of you still together and, like, Digitalis had, like, given his key to her, she knows something's up. She just doesn't know what. So she, like, she looks at you guys and she's like, alright, can do. And pulls up the 4 shot glasses, and expertly pours the shots in front of you. And slides them across the bar at you guys.
Alright. I know that I'm not going to be able to mix this in with one of the shots without, like, someone seeing. So, I'm going to make sure that, like, Talus and I cover the shots at the bar. But,
lean.
like, determination will be able to see.
Yeah. She's definitely watching you, but not in a way that it's like
she
obviously she's making it obvious she's staring. Like she's like starts cleaning a glass, but you can tell she's observing what you're doing. But she doesn't say anything. She lets it happen. Yeah.
I'm a guy.
She trusts
Oh boy.
Yeah, she trusts Talus enough and Shadow Step that whatever you're doing, you must be doing it for a good reason. Because they've never caused trouble. And obviously have helped out whenever Seraphine has made a mess, which you don't know her name yet, but whatever.
We're good boys.
I mean, Shadow Step and Talus will know her name, but yeah. So she continues about, she like yells at someone to get out if they're too drunk, and she sees that they're causing a ruckus. Just keeping up her appearance. Definitely making sure no one's eyes land on you guys either.
Alright. Cool. Excellent.
we have to
Determination,
once we do
you
this.
solid motherfucker. Yeah.
As
I
soon
think
as we
so.
have the shots and we've mixed the concoction in, I slip her the note.
Yeah. She like grabs it and like turns to like clean the bench behind her as she reads it. And she, like, you can see her, like, turn to glance at you guys and raise another eyebrow. Before she reaches under the bar and pulls out 2 pots. And starts...
Let's start taking the shots over.
Yeah, she slowly raises them in the very obvious way of she is clearing out this inn.
Alright, we'll take the shots over quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely gives you enough time to maneuver.
Sick.
Shit.
I grab the shot that's meant to be mine and the shot that's meant to be the mayor's, and I'm going
I grab
to
mine.
walk
I grab mine.
over.
Yeah.
And just kind of stand a little bit out of arm's reach.
Yeah.
And just kind of clear my throat and be like, sorry, hello?
He's like midway through laughing at probably nothing. He's like, oh, hello! How are you? As he's spilling his ale on himself.
Yeah. Hi, sir. Sorry. I'm Clover. I passed through here quite a bit, and I must say that your town is very lovely, and I realized that I haven't properly met you. So I saw that you were having a good time, and I just wanted to buy you a drink.
Oh, you are wonderful! I'm surprised I haven't met you before. Oh my goodness, can you get a load of this? As he points at you, and eyes do draw towards you, I will say. And at that moment, as he is raising this shot to his mouth, you hear the ting 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 of the pots and pans that Determination is holding, and she immediately just bellows, "Clear out!" As people listen as they remove themselves from their seats, and whether they're drunk as hell or not, they are out of this tavern. They do not want to mess with not listening to Determination.
That makes a show of very quickly downing his shot.
Yeah. Seeing you down your shot, the mayor, even though he did jump towards that, he's like, yeah, and downs his shot as well. And you see him drink the whole thing before he slams the little glass down. And by the time he slams the glass down, the inn is cleared. The only people in this tavern are you guys, Seraphine, and Determination. Anyone else is probably upstairs asleep. And I want you to all make Constitution saving throws, and I will make them for Determination and Seraphine.
Yep.
Aww.
Yep. 16.
14.
12. Oh, 14.
Oh.
No, 12. I saw you roll.
Oh boy.
14. I rolled 12.
Okay. So, wait, what's everyone's numbers again?
So mine's 14.
12.
14, 12, what's... Did you tell?
16.
Oh! So, did you
None of
tell
us
us...
passed.
No? Did you tell us in Determination pass?
Yeah.
The rest of you, however...
I do want to just to put me at where I am. I'm slightly behind Clover, because she walked first.
Yes.
So I'm slightly behind her, and I've not downed my shot. It's still in my hand.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
I wouldn't say the shot affected you, Shadowstep. I'm sure you could handle one shot.
It just tips over.
Yeah. You're dizzy. You got drunk. One shot. You're a lightweight. No. I will say that Seraphine during the clear out has probably wandered closer to you guys. She's probably next to you, Shadow Step. Determination's still behind the bar, obviously.
Seraphine, please. No.
You all witness, as soon as he places down that glass, you all hear some loud crunching sounds. As you witness his bones in his arms, in his legs, in his spine, in his hands, all begin to snap under his skin. As whatever this flower is doing to him takes effect. Those of you who failed the Constitution saving throw, you are struck with a deep fear. You cannot move closer to him. And Seraphine, who crit failed,
No, Seraphine!
screams and falls to the floor.
She's okay, she's okay.
She is clutching her head.
It's okay, she'll be fine.
And
We've got plans for that.
and you witness the mayor stand. He was like sitting on a stool at the bar. He stands impossibly on his broken legs.
Taking steps back.
Begins to like shudder. And like
Many steps back.
you can see as like even though his skin doesn't break, you can see his rib cage burst. Like his shirt is open, so you see the skin move. As like his bones just crunch and writhe within his body.
The fur along Shadowstep's spine is just bristling, and he starts growling as he backs away.
I grasp Clover's shoulders, and I just like whisper, like, "I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. It's okay."
And you all...
As I move her behind me.
Yeah, that's okay. You can do that. And you all see the mayor slump to the floor. And the only thing from him that moves is his jaw. Like, you hear a crunch of it dislocating. And you see a soft light emit from his mouth as something begins to come out.
No.
No, thank you.
Absolutely not.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
No.
It is coming out slowly. Whatever this thing is. It is like, and all you hear is that like writhing, crunching sounds of his body expelling whatever this is.
Cool.
At least it wasn't the mayor.
Yep. It sure wasn't.
I hate that you're right, kid.
Yep.
I hate that. But I do draw my short swords.
Okay.
And in a stance ready.
I'm gonna turn around and help the bar lady up.
Yeah.
If she can stand.
Yeah. You lean down, and like touch her arms, and she is trembling completely. Like, you can feel her whole body shaking. And if you try to communicate with her, she does not respond.
Okay. Hog. That's not great.
At this point, whatever this thing is about halfway out of his mouth. His jaw is obliterated. the skin on his jaw finally tore, as this thing is too large to contain him. And you roll insight for me, all of you.
Insight.
Yeah. See if you can figure out what this thing looks like.
6.
Nine.
Absolutely not.
That's a
That-
freaking 9.
I rolled a 2. I had a +4 to that.
Oh my
that
gosh.
Was
Nah.
horrible.
I had a +3.
20.
Nat 20! Oh my
Yes,
god!
you know what it fucking is.
I also have
Okay.
a +9, so that's a 29.
Okay.
Holy
You know
shit.
what this is only for the fact that your mother is from the Undersea.
My mom.
Yes.
And
You don't know exactly what this is. Like, you don't know what the creature itself is, but it is a jellyfish. And you have heard tales about strange jellyfish. But you did not know that they could be on land. So, whatever this jellyfish is, you did not know that this was possible. And as it fully emerges, and the mayor's corpse flops to the ground, now lifeless and not making crunchy noises,
Well, at least the
Sick.
crunching stopped.
this, octopus, not octopus, what did I say? Jellyfish.
Jellyfish.
It's a jellyfish.
You got there in the end.
It hovers, in the air above his corpse. And it does not have eyes, but you know it's looking at you.
Do this to me. I love jellyfish. God damn it.
I don't love this jellyfish.
I don't love this jellyfish.
I
You're
think it
right.
went sideways.
And I would like you all to roll for initiative.
Yay.
Thank you.
Yay.
I'm
Mhm.
gonna do that on D&D Beyond just so it's easier for you to
Yes, please.
see.
That is 15.
I also got a 15.
Oh my god.
Mine's slow murder.
I was gonna say, I can see the, like, ... What is the roll?
Yeah.
Oh no! Alright.
7.
What are your pluses, Clover and Shadow?
Initiative.
Yeah.
1.
Shadow?
Mine's +3.
Okay. Clover
Oh,
will
okay.
go first, because, less pluses. You rolled a higher number, so.
Mhm.
Alright. I will also roll for determination.
Oh, I just made a normal roll, so that should have been 18.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, you are definitely going
Never
first.
mind.
Oh, I just rolled a normal d20.
Yeah, I see that now. It just says custom roll instead of initiative. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So you are going first, Shadow Step, but I'll roll for
Motherfucker,
Determination.
unlimited.
and yeah, determination and jellyfish. Yes.
I shall call him Blubbles.
Okay. Oh! Okay. Anyway.
Do that when we're rolling for initiative.
The jellyfish is going first.
Thing.
Pog. And it is immediately going to lash towards Clover. As Clover was the one who gave him the shot. Let me have a look and see.
That's moving past me.
Ooh,
Attack her. Do I get an attack of opportunity?
you will.
Yes!
Yes. But does a 19 hit your armor class?
Who are you asking?
Clover.
Yeah. Yes.
Cool.
Absolutely. Without even looking at my armor class, yes.
Cool.
Yes, I am 14.
Love that.
I also.
Alright, go ahead and
My kind of squishy.
roll for your attack of opportunity.
Okay. I'm just gonna go for a sword.
Mhm.
Sword. Sword. That is a 22 to hit.
Damn, yeah, hits.
I was like, no, I said I would protect. Fuck off. It is a 8 damage.
Okay.
It was just 1 hit.
Yeah, you smack it as it floats past you to smack Clover. And Clover, you take... You take 6 necrotic damage.
Ow.
Yeah. Lovely. And as you take this damage, you hear a voice. You hear, why'd you have to do that? And all of you hear this. As it smacks Clover with one of its tendrils. Next is Shadow Step.
Alright. I pick up Seraphina and like move her behind the bar.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll use your movement for that. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, she is very light. She is a small elf. I'm sure you'll be able to pick her up fine.
Big and strong I am.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. I will let you do that. Again, she is unresponsive, and she is very muchly shaking.
Yeah. At least she's behind something now.
Yeah. Okay. Would you like to do anything else?
No, cause, sorry, I forget. I get a movement and an attack?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to pull out my short bow and notch an arrow and fire it at this thing.
Hell yeah. Roll to hit.
Get it.
That's a 19.
That hits.
Nice.
Yeah. That one. So that is 8 damage.
Alright.
Yeah.
You shoot this arrow, and you see it sink into the, like, goopy flesh that is this,
Ocean man.
yeah, this jellyfish. It doesn't sink fully in, it pierces it and stays there.
Yummy.
Gelatinous.
Next up is Digitalis.
Clover,
Wait,
isn't it?
yes, Clover, hold on.
I'm lost.
Yeah, I
It's
just looked at numbers. Yes, it is Clover.
It's like right in the middle of all of us, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, Shadow Step, you can make a wisdom saving throw, to see if you can become unscared.
You can actually move towards it.
Yeah, and Clover, you can do that at the end of your turn.
Cool. I don't want to do a lot of this because we are all very close together. Smile.
Mhm.
The druid struggle.
Yeah.
Indoor fights are very hard for druids.
Yeah.
You have anything you can bonk it with?
Not without moving closer to it, I don't think.
If it just attacked you, would you be in?
You are definitely within range.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think fear effect gives you disadvantage on attacks.
Yeah. Alright. Let's cast Flame Blade and then see if I can hit it with it. Shall I?
Right.
You got this. I believe.
Alright. And then would it just be a melee spell attack with the fire blade? 3d6 fire damage. Alright.
Yeah, so it's melee, so you still roll to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's try and hit these things. That's a 15. I don't know if I have a plus to hit. I have a +4 on a spell attack. Is that what that is?
I believe.
I haven't played druids before, can you tell?
The spell itself should have a hit DC plus. If it doesn't, then
Or does the spell just strengthen a weapon?
No, the spell is like I summon that weapon.
oh, okay.
Yeah, you
Okay.
evoke a fiery blade
your-
in your free hand.
Yeah, your 2 hit is your spell attack
Yeah.
modifier, but you should have different types of damage and stuff. But your spell attack is to hit.
Okay. So that's 19 then.
That hits.
Hog.
Good job.
Alright. So they take 3d6 fire damage.
Hot damn.
Be good, motherfucker. Yeah! Let's go. That's 16 fire damage.
Ooh.
Oh,
Chunky, let's go.
heck,
Alright. Yeah, you... it's a flame blade, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
You summon this flame blade and you slice towards this thing, and you slice off one of its tendrils.
Fuck you.
And you hear the sizzle, as it cauterizes the wound. And it is now Digit's turn.
He's probably angry.
I am going to sheath one of my swords, extend my hand towards it, and cast poison spray.
Ooh, okay.
It needs to make a con save of 14.
Alright. Let's see. It failed.
Fuck it. It's 2d12.
Oh!
Fuck this.
Oh my god!
Fuck him up, fuck him up.
I will
fuck him
say,
up.
you are hearing it, like, yell. Like, the whole time it's like, I
Heals me.
just,
That's
Like-
18 damage.
oh my god! Yeah, you hear it gurgle slightly. As your acid splashes upon it. And you can hear the, like, sizzling of its jellyfish flesh. and like it's like screaming something about like, oh, I was just having fun. Why can't you see that? And like grumbling and squealing. And it is Determination's turn, I believe.
Determination.
Yeah.
Filled with determination.
Yeah, and you see as like she like places her hands on her bar and she leaps over it.
Yeah.
And gets between you guys and it. And you see in her hands is a broken bottle that she has smashed behind the
She's gonna shiv the jellyfish.
yeah, she like none of you noticed her smash it because you were dealing with things.
We're a bit busy.
But and you see her like lunge forward and like oops, punch my microphone. You see her lunge forward and stab the jellyfish with this bottle. And you hear her yell, "Get out of my bar!" As she like crushes this glass into it, and like drops to the floor after that. Also, thank you for reminding me. Yes, wisdom saving throw for Shadow Step as well.
Pass it though. It's fine.
What do you mean? Yes, you did.
Oh, I did? Never mind.
Yeah.
I thought I didn't.
No, you passed it. You passed it. Don't worry.
Oh,
Yeah.
Feeling all fucked up again.
Shadow Step.
It's me again.
No. Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
Oh, wisdom save.
Yeah, let me know if you're scared or not. You are still
That's
scared.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm still scared.
Yes, still scared. But after Determination bottles this thing, you hear like it screech loudly. And it starts to move towards the body of the mare.
no. Don't.
That's our man.
And
You put him down.
it picks him up. And it starts to mutilate him. And I would
Lovely.
like those of you who are not scared to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
That's fucking why.
What was it?
Constitution saving throw.
15,
It's a fucking 11.
Yeah. You like just like you're like breathing, you're like hyping yourself up, you're like, look, it's not that bad. And then you look up and
It's not that bad. It does that.
Yeah. He picks up the mare's corpse and like starts like tearing him open. And Digi, you only just save as you like watch this happen.
I swallow back whatever the fuck I ate this morning.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And yes, you are scared again, Clover.
Dick.
As he does that. And after he rips the mare open, he is going to toss his corpse at you, Shadow Step.
Oh, my me.
Let me...
You're the biggest one. You're the biggest one here.
does a 16 hit your AC?
Yes.
Well, that. You will take, like, 3 bludgeoning damage, as the corpse of the mare slams into you. He is a large man, and, like, luckily your height and decent stature stops you from falling over, as you full body catch his corpse as it hits you.
I catch this man's corpse and I like pause, stunned for a moment, and then I look down, notice what I'm holding, and I scream.
Yeah. You are now covered in the mare's blood. And yeah, it's horrible. Like, it's not even warm either. It is just disgusting. And that smell is horrible. In fact, it's worse than Jocelyn. Like,
Thanks, I love it.
whatever happened to the mare, it wasn't recent.
Yeah, he been dead a while.
And, as you drop the corpse of the mare, this thing is, like, pulsating, angrily.
I hate that word.
And it has stopped saying words. It is now screeching.
Thanks.
My ears.
And it is your turn, Shadowstep.
Oh, lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, joy.
I'm gonna try and become unscared again.
Yes.
Garant.
Just
Oh, that's
please
an
no
eight.
scared. Yeah, you're still scared. Just having a corpse thrown on you is
Yeah.
definitely, it's a yikes.
Gross.
Yeah. I'd say he's, like, about 7 feet away from you.
Yummy.
Mm-hmm.
What, the corpse or the jellyfish?
The jellyfish.
Yes.
The corpse is on Shadowstep, like, at his feet.
I'm gonna need such
yeah.
a bath after this.
Oh yeah, so much blood in your fur, bro. Oh my god.
This is disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hmm.
So, I've got disadvantage on attack, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna attempt to try and shoot another arrow at him.
Cool.
Oh, that's a 6.
Yeah. You fire the arrow, and your hands are shaking. Like, so when you pull back the string, you release it slightly too early, and, like, the arrow just arcs and misses him. And, like, he does not acknowledge your arrow.
Good.
He watches it go by and goes, oh.
Clover, it's your turn. Feel free to do your wisdom roll if you'd like to.
I sure will. Let me just do that real quick. None.
No, he's still scared.
No. Alright, how close are they to me?
You're at the bar, yeah? Or at least,
I haven't moved from where I
yeah.
was before.
So you'd be at the bar. You're about
Alright.
7 feet away from him. He's like in the middle of the room.
We are all just out of range for me to center Moonbeam on this thing.
Oh, hell yeah.
And that's a con save of 12 for it.
Oh, he just saves.
Okay. So, it takes 1d10 radiant damage then, instead of 2.
Okay. Easy.
A 10!
A 10!
Oh, hell yeah.
A 10!
Okay.
Let's go.
When you cast Moonbeam down on him, you can see as like parts of like where Shadowstep's arrow is still in it, and Talus's acid has eroded it. When this moonbeam comes down, you can see it like start cracking along those lines. Like they like it is not looking good. Talus's turn.
I don't want to get closer because the moonbeam's on it.
Yeah. Understandable.
I'll use poison spray again. It's fine.
Nice.
He saves or he doesn't save?
Oh wait. Oh, it's a save.
Yeah,
I
DC
thought
13.
I thought you just said
The
13 to hit, and I was like, no.
Con 14.
Con 14. Okay. He fails.
He's taking the one piece then.
Oh boy.
Is 19 damage.
Oh my goodness. Okay. How do you want to do this?
I kind of am just adrenaline pumped at this point. I'm just like, I saw the moonbeam go down. I was like, and he kind of like, he has his hand out. He's a little shaky. But like, he focuses on some positive words that his moms have told him in the
Oh,
past.
bless.
That he's gonna do great things, and he's gonna be great. And then he just sends out the last cloud of
Hell.
poison.
Amazing. As the poison hits this thing, it like you can see it melt. The combination of the moonbeam, the arrow still lodged inside of it, and the poison, you see it cave in on itself. And it was once floating. It is now a puddle on the floor. And that screeching that you were hearing gurgles to a stop, and you hear nothing. And those of you who were scared are not scared no more.
Yay!
Yay! And like this thing is like it's sizzling, and like there's smoke coming off of it. The mayor is still dead, and like you see Determination like whip around to stare at you guys with like she is shocked. She was like, "What was that?" Before she like runs over to the like bar and leaps back over it to kneel next to Seraphina.
Is everyone okay?
At this point, Seraphina has passed out.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, Dallas doesn't say that.
Yeah,
but, like,
in character, F. But yeah, you hear worried mumbles from Determination, and that is where we're going to leave today's session. Yay!
Oh!
I hated that.
Yay!
Yeah.
Horror
Guys, we did
campaign.